Hey all, no null here. So the latest SMG4 episode had a rather strange ending. It involved Mario creating an OC of himself and Luigi, which both remind me of Pizza Tower, in which I think may be the inspiration. These are then implied to be coming to life or having something sinister in general happening with them. These cardboard cutouts and the poorly drawn designs are original, and the cliffhanger ending combined with this definitely indicates that these characters will return. So is this hinting at a Mario and Luigi redesign to these Marty and Luigi characters? Personally, I doubt it, due to the obvious reason that it would almost certainly result in a large dip in views for the channel. Most videos have Mario in the title and thumbnail for a reason, though the It's Gotta Be Perfect movie did very well views-wise. It would also be incredibly unpopular, as unlike the other redesigned characters, Mario and Luigi are not original characters, and so redesigning them would require altering their characters, not just their designs. So even if the models and designs are very high quality, most people would not accept it, and I highly doubt the SMG4 team are ignorant of this. However, most people thought SMG4 would never be redesigned, so we shouldn't rule it out entirely. I believe we will probably see new models of these characters. However, they will be used for the continuation of the It's Gotta Be Perfect plot involving the TV entity. The main reason I think this is because the cutouts begin acting strange in the showgrounds, which we know is related to the TV entity, and the fact that earlier in the episode Mario's consciousness tells him,
You're
not perfect.
The word perfect is now a very important word, and any use of it is likely to be for a significant reason. So surprisingly, this episode likely helps us understand more about the TV entity's goal. We know that it is likely also fixated on perfection or something along those lines. Either that, or the TV entity is focused on preying on people's fears of imperfection and doubt, as Mario was clearly having some issues in this episode. Perhaps the TV entity's next target is Mario, or Mario is being targeted along with SMG4, as we know the TV entity is still probably focused on 4 because it gave him the showgrounds. So perhaps the TV entity will bring Marty and Luigi alive in order to achieve perfection in some way, either because it believes Mario and Luigi are not perfect, or because it wants to help Mario and SMG4 become perfect for whatever reason, whether because it is a benevolent entity trying to help them with their self-doubts in the wrong way, or because it is malicious and in helping them it furthers its own goal in some way. I also want to point out that if this will be part of the TV entity's plot, then it could mean its goal is to remove Nintendo elements from the series, as after all it was involved with the castle's destruction and the beginning of the creation of the new castle. Either that or its goal is just to achieve perfection, and it simply believes Mario and Luigi are not perfect. Or maybe it's even both, where it believes the series cannot be perfect with Nintendo elements. Either way, its ultimate goal is still not certain, and its motivations and what it even is remains a mystery. Anyway, my best guess as to what will happen after this episode is that Marty and Luigi will try to replace Mario and Luigi and take their roles in the show, somewhat similar to what happened during the YouTube arc. That sums up what I have to say about the lore. I also want to add that I think if they are making models of Marty and Luigi, I wouldn't be surprised if they were also being made as backups in case the series ever gets into legal trouble. Overall, I think this castle rebuilding arc will become rather meta, and I think the TV entity's true identity will likely be very meta as well and be linked to the real world in some way similarly to the God Box.
Okay then.